Hi Aquarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 22nd to the 28th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me, and I do want to remind you as always, this is general, so don't stress over what doesn't resonate, okay? Just take what does and run with it. Alrighty? And what else? Check out your other placements within your chart for more messages. You never know where those messages lie for you individually. If you're here to hear about an Aquarius in your life, you're more than welcome to join. Be a little bit nosy. But if you're looking to book a personal reading with myself, I'm more than recommended, of course. The options, the pricing, and my email are down below in the description box. Just reach out and I'll get that started for you, okay? That's what I meant to do. We're going to pull the overall energy for the week from the Elemental Oracle deck. I was about to say I feel like you're in good spirits, but then I was corrected with I feel like you are trying to remain or be in good spirits. Very interesting. We get Darkness Moon and I'm rejecting it. It feels like you're trying to sort of overcome a level of darkness or just maybe moodiness at times throughout the week. Or maybe people around you feel too overly serious or on edge. Purity Ice. Very interesting. There's an underlying focus on your comfort. Are you comfortable in a work situation? Are you comfortable at home? Are you comfortable in certain connections or with where a situation specifically for you is heading? An underlying focus on completion. I feel like there's a situation that you desire completion, whether you want to admit it or not, or you can sort of tell somebody yet. But the number 33 coming into play. All right. You're going to see threes this week, and it's a reminder of how much you're meant to sort of persevere, to succeed, to, as I'm drawn to the horse here in this imagery, to just keep moving forward. And if that means completing a process or a situation in order to free yourself, to feel lighter and healthier, I'm hearing more energetic, then do so. We're going to pull the main part of the reading from the Mystic Mondays Tarot. You could feel just very, very tired, needing a nap under the surface, or just wanting to sleep more. I'm seeing most mornings throughout the week you just not wanting to get out of bed. Understandable. The weather might not be helping for some of you. For my lovely Aquarians to continue this weekly read. Okay, so there is a true focus on connections this week, not just friendships. It feels like family, connections at work. Some of you really desiring new love, okay? If you might be dating or just kind of thinking back to dating, or you might just be trying to make the best out of a relationship if you're already committed to somebody. I do like the energy on the board, but it's like you just wanting to, in a feisty way, go after what you deserve or a level of change. Impressing people, even if it doesn't feel like it. Does that make sense? It's coming through as a work situation or with your business. And you might be impressing people with a situation you've been working towards for a while. Something you've been trying to get off the ground or make the best out of. And it's like now another situation needs a level of impressing or maybe a level of change. And it's just like, it's never enough, it feels like, you know. Maybe that's the way the universe is feeling about you. Interesting. The Six of Cups. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. So underlying focus on your happiness. Are you happy where you are? What needs to change in order to feel happier, to feel less burdened, to feel less stressed? Interesting. That was what was at the bottom of the deck, and they're giving it to me again. So, yeah, and the Sun can talk about completion as well. Six of Cups being a representation of your memories. Thinking back to a past connection, this typically can come through as a Two of Cups vibe as well in this deck. But we can see we have a sun in water kind of imagery in a circle in the background of the Six of Cups, and it's clarified by the sun, with the Sun card, you know, excuse me. feeling like it's time for you to move towards this level of happiness, more warmth, more comfort. Feeling like there's just icy kind of cold energy surrounding you or in your midst, and it's not helping you persevere or make the best out of a situation or just shine, be the best version of yourself. Needing to think thoroughly and in a very smart, strategic way as to who you surround yourself with at this time moving forward. And it may mean switching up a job, it may mean cutting out certain friends or rethinking certain people's place in your life. And I feel like whoever you're surrounded with at this time is reminding you of people from the past, or you may be thinking back to the beginning of a relationship or the beginning of certain friendships. Feeling inclined to go on certain rants because of the energy and the air that you're surrounded with, potentially being very empathic. Wow. Justice. Yeah, it's about time Aquarius receives their level of justice when it comes to a fresh financial start you deserve. I didn't mean to say that. A passionate fresh start you deserve. Feeling a bit anxious all the meanwhile trying to balance out the scales. Or again, it could have a lot to do with what you're thinking back to or being pushed to think back to. It might have to do with your dreams, but I feel like it's more so just when you're spacing out in the middle of your workday or in the middle of a conversation with somebody. I feel like a conversation with a customer or client will make you think back to something very negative. Like, it may not have to be exactly work related, but it could be. And either way, it's just reminding you, damn, I deserve this justice. Damn, I want these scales to, excuse me, balance out. Feeling a bit anxious due to other energies. I feel it's like one situation, or just desiring something so badly. I'm getting love for some of you, okay? But it's like your desire, your need, your want for this justice, some of you for this Libra or this Pisces in your life, you have the motivation to go after it, right? To not give up. And people will notice the fact that you don't want to give up or that you're motivated, or you're reminded that you will get this level of success when it comes to whatever form of justice you're looking to achieve at this time or have been for a while. Feels like a long time coming. Two of Cups told you there's a true focus on a connection or connections in general this week. There's an underlying focus on the fact that you're meant to be truly abundant. Your cup is meant to be overflowing, even if at times it feels like a never-ending battle where you just feel like truly stressed. It's when you feel extra stressed this week or have a damn headache that the universe, spirit will remind you that your cup is overflowing. Look around. But there is a fresh start, something you're giving birth to that is on the horizon. It's closer than you think, and I feel like it has a lot to do with work. All right? But I feel like you have a lot of options when it comes to work if you choose to make that an option. Does that make sense? If you choose to sort of move towards a new career path or choice, you have several options, or you can make them come to be. It feels like certain, you'll know which ones are not meant for you, but also when it comes to love, single, committed, you name it. I just heard fooling around. It just feels like people are drawn to your energy, or just you will even be sort of experimenting or hanging out, dating the wrong individuals to a certain extent if you're single. It's almost like a trial and error situation, or you're just asking yourself, well, why the hell did that happen if they were so damn wrong for me? But things are happening, and you're in the spotlight, especially when it comes to an online business, if that pertains to you. Wow. You could feel like you meet up with certain people or have been dating certain people or a single person recently, and their energy is very icy, very cold. It's like, okay, loosen up, relax. Like, this isn't the end of the world, or this isn't like meant to be this uptight. It's like you kind of trying to get together with somebody to see where it goes or to make the best out of it outside of like a stressful work environment or just a lot going on. And it's like, all right, let's take a deep breath, because you're coming off very feisty, you're just on edge, you're way too damn serious. I just need a nap. So strength. Towards the end of the week, especially during the weekend, you're going to be strutting, you're going to be feeling very confident, or there's a focus on needing to bring that confidence back. You do something for yourself. You might have a day off of work or 2 days off of work, but there's a focus on needing to keep that hope alive, a focus on what makes you feel most confident, most patient. Okay? I need to remember that you deserve the completion of certain goals and wishes at this time. I feel like you push them to the side, or you push them down, you forget about them due to all you have going on, or someone else's view, or other people's views, or just everything you have on your plate. Once again, I need to release that need to please others at times, or that need to sort of doubt oneself, or doubt that something's meant to be, or to doubt that you have love in your life or need love in your life. Wow. I feel like towards the end of the week, you're going to have a cup of love coming towards you. And I feel like for some of you, if it's in a committed relationship, it's that person trying to mend things, trying to be less cold, less feisty, trying to either apologize or just be the best version of themselves. Or it could just be somebody new that you would never expect. It could be a Leo. You could feel like you don't want to be with a Leo. Very interesting. I feel like a lot of Aquarius this week are realizing what signs they do not mesh well with. Less of who you mesh well with, but really becoming very apparent as to who you don't work well with or date efficiently in a successful manner. All right, but I feel like there's a situation, whether it's with one other person or people you're dating, or a work situation, maybe living, could be multiple areas of your life where you feel like you just don't fit in. All right, and you desire a level of change, feeling that push from the universe to keep experimenting, keep going through that trial and error kind of process. Don't accept a situation or multiple situations that you don't fit in with anymore, but also don't stress over finding that perfect person, perfect group of people, or situation in general. The time will come when it's meant to. They'll come when they're meant to. Struggle. And when you find yourself slipping up on your words or saying the wrong thing and not impressing somebody, accept it as it's meant to be. Okay? You weren't meant to impress them. There are infinite resources available to me at this time. Every next level of my life will demand a different version of me, and I feel like the people you're meeting, reconnecting with, the situations that are improving and others that are getting ready to be completed are reminding you that this is a new chapter of your life where you're making your way towards a new one. So you're being demanded by the universe to shine this new version of yourself, all right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.